Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a half-decent try. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Kovacic. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland, chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid finding themselves... Camavinga! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had...
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end? He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Reinders. Now there's a big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Camavinga. And that's a throw-in. It's a good run down the right. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Has another go! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough, shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Güler deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And now they can spring out of defence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vardiol. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cleared without complication. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's been won straight back. And he's picked out the run. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bernardo Silva. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Chance, surely! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And yes, it's him again. He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now. Ruben Dias herring after the ball here. Reinders. And this is Marmouche. Ambitious ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Reinders. He's picked his way through. Reinders. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're underway again. Rodri. Goulet. And he was quick to react. Now it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Lewis. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Bernardo Silva. This looks promising. Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Header! Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Reinders has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Reinders, and he's worked it through. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Kovacic. Reinders thinks about the shot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ruben Dias gathers from the goal kick. And it's been played through. He's found the way through. And he whips it in. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. And he cuts out the supply. Just a quarter of an hour to play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good ball, good take. Oh, this is a great chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just eases him off the ball. Now, this could be a chance. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, goes for a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Has a shot! Kovacic. Vardiol.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And the flag has stayed down. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a throw. 4 extra minutes added on. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder
so many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
On our club's FM station.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue, the dress code is a strict one. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mkhitaryan. Doué. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram. Great ball, and he's in here. Gets good distance on it. Doué might just make this. Çalhanoğlu. Passes short and sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Terrific header! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Darmian spots it and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. Martinez! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to play it through. Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hoist it. Thuram! Could move up a gear here. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Lovely, now then. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Thuram! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Dumfries. Cross to the back post. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now that's well seen too. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross needs to be good. Now it's Turan. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Çalhanoğlu. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful...
Oh, what has happened here? He might be in here. Chance for a shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Inter have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Inter Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly, and that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
There's the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Çalhanoğlu, Barella. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And now the breakaway. Dumfries looking to run onto it. Chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. That's an imaginative pass. Vitinha gets over and intercepts. Now it's Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Barella. Nicely spread. Now it's Dumfries. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fabian Ruiz goes looking wide. Now it's Marquinhos. Dumfries kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barella played into space. Dumfries gets his head on it! No, that's just wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's going for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. There they go, hunting again.
Marquinhos has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Doué! Doué! Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. He's big chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some...
And he's had a hit! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And a chance! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Ha segnato all'80° minuto, numero 7.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Oh, impressive strike. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Dumfries. Now it's Thuram. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. No luck with that dink over the top. Shifted upfield. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Oh, what a climb! Keeper always had the measure of that. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he spark a counter here? Well-timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Sommer. Distributed tidily. Dumfries. Corner it is.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Marquinhos. Oh, it's Dembele. Çalhanoğlu. He gets big. He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 10.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glisten. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than...
Borici! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's been played through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That is good alertness. Now it's Borici. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Darder. Neither side yet able to find the net. Looking for options for movement. Rafinha now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Costa. Mallorca finding their passes. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back stick. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's found a way through. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. There's the crossfield ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Borici. Driving forward. He's going for goal!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Rafinha, looking to go deep. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Mallorca have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Morishi. That's the throw. And here's Darder. Played into, he gets big! Harmlessly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski, can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Darder, good read, needed to be. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Costa. Darder. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mojica. Oh, that's delightful.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rafinha. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Rafinha. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Now it's Darder. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Showing good feet. Fired deep to... There's the header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And he's straight offside. Pass somewhat off target.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good-looking ball. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he was quick to react. Darder. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Rafinha. That's very neat. Lewandowski.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Rafinha. Looking for the run.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Eric Garcia cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dani Olmo looking to get on the end of this. Moments here from securing what would be a really commendable draw. Dardare. He's on it, can he get away? Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get it through? Araujo. Some really good ball movement. Nicely aimed pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The pass has gone astray. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. It's a good spell of possession. Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Mallorca really could have done without this. And he is going into that little black book. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Marcó en el minuto 13 de la prórroga el dorsal 9.
So that's 2 now without reply. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Back in once more. And that has been cleared. Oh, shooting chance! It takes a shot! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Mallorca were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8. El dorsal
And we're
9.
off for the final
Serán
time.
sustituidos por el dorsal
It has
20.
been a slugfest.
El dorsal 11.
Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Lewandowski. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Well, that has not gone well. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Murishi. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Torre. Great vision. Now it's Murishi. Murishi! They've scored! Stoppage time approaching! Is that the final act? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Mallorca give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Buongiorno has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, good spread. And here's Foden. Played in by Foden. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Politano. He's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. McTominay calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a key interception. Quarter of an hour played. Anguissa. That is good alertness. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Højlund. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Played into the box, terrific header! It's a pretty loose pass. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Di Lorenzo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vardiol could try cutting inside here. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Politano. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim at here. Lukaku! And again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely spread. Lewis. Now it's Haaland. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well measured. He's beat, and it's Lukaku. Lukaku! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Lukaku, now it's Højlund. Stones deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Marmoush, foot in. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got away. And this is Lukaku. It's Lukaku! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lukaku. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Bernardo Silva. Well, they've got it again. McTominay. Marmoush. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to pass it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here! Lukaku! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. You can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Reinders. Now it's Haaland. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Lukaku. And he was quick to react. Marmoush. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Zambo Anguissa, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Ruben Dias. That is a great pick out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against.
Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Evident relief all round. They dodged a bullet here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pings in across. Anguissa. And it's De Bruyne. Lukaku. Back into the middle. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Anguissa. And it's Lukaku. Now De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Delivers with whip. Politano. Chance here to counter. Now it's Højlund. Oh, he's been caught napping. To Lukaku. Shot, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Politano. Anguissa. Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Højlund. That looks a cracking ball. It's Lukaku! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! We knew what was coming, and he has out... And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Lukaku voted man of the match and deserves... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
South Korea with the corner. They're first. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Rice tries to pass it through. Plays it across. Looking for a runner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Son Heung-min. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Palmer is onto this. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on it. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's played into the middle. Goes for a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Gallagher really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Kane. Saka in acres. Gets his head on it! And that was very necessary. And it's Palmer. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's picked his way through. Nicely spread. Saka makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he plays one through. It's Son Heung-min! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. South Korea looking to pass their way through. Long ball upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Rice looks to get on the end of this. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Aims beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball. Looks across and plays it in. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Driving on and making good progress. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rice. Plays a sharp little ball here, and it's Lewis Skelly. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's very neat. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And they can counter here. No, he's not getting past him there. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's got away. Kane! There was plenty of power on that. Looking for the run. Great work on the overlap. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now, can they get him away? He has a look out. Can he finish? Gallagher tries to clear. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham with the clearance. England are looking to go forward now. Saka. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's managed to get free. Lewis Skelly. Saka. Rice. He's through, now is he in? Yehi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Lee Kang-in. South Korea do have a chance to counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Son Heung-min, and the shot! South Korea get their 4th corner. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Son Heung-min is herring after that one. This looks promising. And this is Son Heung-min. Back when it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice physical challenge. Rice, good driving run. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Chance! That's really well cleared. And he's managed to gift it back. Desperate defending required here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Stones. Saka. England finding their passes. Great vision. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for South Korea, number 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
16.
Lewis Skelly spots it and intercepts.
South Korea truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Passes short and sharp. Shot could be on. And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Finally, finally, finally! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
South Korea have taken the lead. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Son Heung-min. That could spell trouble. Great chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins. There's the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that shot a goal! It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Son Heung-min, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
To all members of the crowd,
And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? It's a promising position, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Rice, they've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that. He is through here. He's having a shot. In he goes again. Has fallen kindly here. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
for England.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
England grab the equaliser and we're all square. He's not got that quite right. And this is Kane. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
England needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kim Min-jae has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. That is good alertness. Gallagher calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute added
That
time.
looks a decent ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Lee Kang-in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The latest travel information is currently
The
being
referee
displayed
has
on
ended the
screen.
second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Morata is an interesting player, Peter, who has the look of a target man, but his game is all about making runs in behind opposition defences. And I like the fact that he can be creative too. You know, using that space to drop into and linking up with anybody breaking forward. And I think it's something we're going to see.
And Marmouche! Goal! Egypt!
The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Egypt make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Wriggles his way through. Marmouche. Nico Williams.
And the counter is on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Pedri. Spain finding their passes.
It's Morata!
It's bounced back off the post. Egypt leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. There they go, hunting in packs. Pedri. Egypt find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. It's a searching pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Nico Williams gets flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Fabian Ruiz.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Looking for the run. Now he's got space here. That looks a good ball.
Mohamed Salah!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
"15 minutes till half-time."
That's going in strongly.
Marmouche has found the net here, of course. Now it's Morata. Now, can they get him away?
He's come in hard.
Spain with the corner, they're first.
And the finish!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a delicate pass. He's cut it out. A probing pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played back in. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's gone long.
Egypt really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rodri. Morata. He might be in here. It's Morata! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Pinged towards the front line. Marmouche. Big chance, corner. And it's been taken short. Shoots! Oh, what a mistake!
There will be 1 minute
A
added time.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Morata. Dink through. Now it's Yamal! And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Egypt can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Egypt really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pedri.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Now it's Morata. El Neni cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. Fabian Ruiz. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's had a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri. That has been slung wide.
81,007.
Nico Williams goes on a run down the left. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mohamed Salah. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. And Marmouche! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Now he's off and running. Lovely ball and a real... And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! It's hit the upright. He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager...
Chance! No, that's just wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Laporte. Morata! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's gone for the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's tried one! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And that should get the job done. On Nenny. And the pass is intercepted. Gently done. Driving on and making good progress. It's run loose here. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Laporte. Pedri. Now it's Morata. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's onto this. It's Morata! Sticks it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Marmouche! Marmouche! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening.
There's the shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Yamal's... He's got tall! He's put it wide. 5 minutes to add. Mohamed Salah going full tilt down the left. He's had it taken off him. And there goes the final whistle. Egypt can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Marmoush, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Another pass just keeps it. Olise!
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Lundstrom, nicely shaped ball.
That's beautifully weighted.
Oh, he's been caught up.
He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fact...
Oh, what has happened here?
Chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Hull make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Collier, ball's played through. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Cross in.
He rises!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Olise. Hull are enjoying this surprise lead. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And he's managed to gift it back. No way through. Dowell receives it in a good position here. No, it's come to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Doué. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Dowell.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to him.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There's the shot! He's got a goal!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lundstrom. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Collier coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
That is good alertness. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's not got that quite right. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence, and it's played in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Collier.
And Lundstrom. That is ended up in no man's land.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Hull will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Spread out to the left. Dembele in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free.
That'll be a throw.
Now it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Real chance! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So is this the start of a comeback? He is through here. Saliba cuts it out. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
And now the breakaway. They've got a corner here. McNair with the short one.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No mistake! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
He's having a go! Hadziametovic.
The attendance
Dowell.
in this match was 52,000.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. And a chance! In for the pieces. Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh, and again! And again! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Collier is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's McBurney. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Piercing, and he's had a hit! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, super ball! Hull can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hernandez. That's a throw. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's gone for goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Dembele. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get it through? It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Hadžiahmetović goes sliding in. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
4 added minutes
Great
has
vision.
been indicated.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. And he's heaved it away. That's the throw. In by Con. A header! Oh, it's hit the post. 4 added minutes on the board. Lundstrom. And that's that. Hull looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
A very special birthday.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chanatip. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. BG Pathum United finding their passes. He's in space and looking for options. It's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And he's had a hit! He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going for goal! That's really well cleared. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
Isaac! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Still goalless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. And he's done it!
Goal! After 19 minutes is number 99.
BG Pathum United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to you.
He's having a go! Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Driving forward. Robertson has it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played in by Robertson. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And now a sudden chance to counter. BG Pathum United find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Good ball, good take. And he was alert to it. McAllister. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ekitike. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This looks promising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
BG Pathum United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. BG Pathum United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great vision. He welcomes it in. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Knocks it into space. Backward it goes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. But he's well positioned here. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
BG Pathum United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again. Isak.
That's good.
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Isak is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gets good distance on it. Gravenberg. Some really good ball movement. Could move up a gear here. He won't be happy with that one. Well read, nice interception. BG Pathum United with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has ended up in no man's land. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Now it's Isak. Isak. And he's managed to get free. Shot a
The
goal!
attendance for this match was 29,150.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Robertson. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's made its way to him. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And he's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Short changes him with that pass. Alisson sends that a long way. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. BG Pathum United looking to pass their way through. Chiesa takes control of it and he's on the move. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Isak. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chiesa receives it in a good position here. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. He's found a way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for and it was a reckless lunge.
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The goal scorer after 79
A case now of complete control.
17.
Ekitike. Now it's Isak. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And that's the keeper's ball. Gravenberg spots it and intercepts. Isak, big chance! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now this could be a chance. Into the last 5 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ekitike. Chanatip, looking for a runner. Dink through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
added
Robertson.
time.
Robertson showing good feet. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, delightful ball. Gomez calmly anticipates. McAllister, not much subtlety about that challenge. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's run loose here. Great vision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Eze getting this one clear. Chanatip. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a...
And he shoots! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's been cut out, well played.
Rice.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thailand
So far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
challenged just a bit on the firm side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for options for movement. Raya clears it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Havertz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Havertz! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Havertz cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And it's Eze. And that is a little undercooked. Saka. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good-looking ball. Timber. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Havertz! Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Zubimendi. And it's Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, split-second reaction.
Ødegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
No way through there. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for the run. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Ødegaard. And he was quick to react. Rice gets across to intercept that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Distributed tidily. Oh, no joy this time. But they've got it again.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Calafiori. Now it's Eze. He's picked his way through. Delivered with swing.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, sweet feet. Chance for a shot! This time, surely! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Ødegaard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the... And the first 45 minutes are up. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rice. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And that has put paid to that. And that has not gone well. Subimendi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He has found the way through. A lot. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pinches it off him. Pass just lacking in accuracy. No, that's too long.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rice. Now Subimendi.
The attendance
Rice.
for this match was 80,314.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good spell of possession, this. Saliba, and it's Ødegaard. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Eze. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Ødegaard tries to pass it through. It's a good-looking... Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's made its way to him. He's in a great position here. A long ball by the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Eze gets real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nice interception, well timed. Threads one in, and it's Timber. Now who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Ødegaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Calafiori, Ødegaard. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through.
3 minutes
Saliba. And the number on the board is 3.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thailand do have a chance to counter here. Well, that is one way to stop him. And we're done. Thailand suffer a humiliating defeat.